it all blocked out. I got it all blocked out. If I sit in that shit, if the bitches sit in that shit, every motherfucking exit, you
Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the 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 Dumbfounded D podcast. My keyboard just completely fell off and landed in my lap, like the whole thing.
Oh shit! Like the whole sliding tray that comes out from underneath the desk.
Yeah,
Is it off the track? Is it off the track?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the podcast to happen. I'm sitting here waiting. It just goes plop and lands on my lap, and I'm like, I wasn't even touching this. What the fuck?
What's up, dipshits? We're falling apart. Early and we're falling apart. So what is it? An old desk? Is it an old desk?
It's not old. It's just the track is fucked. I mean, that's what I think on an episode I said I've never owned a desk where the track on the sliding keyboard tray thing has not gotten fucked up.
I've only had them where they got stuck in and never came back out. I've never had them fall off, although I was always afraid of that happening. I was always afraid of somebody like leaning on it. Like I had a desk like that like 20 years ago.
It's back for now.
And I was always afraid, like if somebody was over my house, that they were going to lean on it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Just a reminder, we're live mostly Wednesdays and almost said Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays and Sundays.
Mostly.
Mostly. Occasionally life happens. Like I was very close to being like, hey Ryan, I'm not gonna be able to do tonight. I am shocked. Yeah.
You said I'm gonna be, what did you say? You said you were gonna be not incoherent. Did you say incoherent?
I don't think I said incoherent. I don't know what I said.
I can't remember what the word was.
Where is it? I might only be conscious. 30 to 45 minutes. Well, I'm going to do some weed right now.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
So you said, oh my God, my keyboard made a noise. It's going to fall again.
Well, you want to do name of the episode and why fucking... Yeah, so if it's all over the news and shit's been happening with Boeing ever since that fucking door flew off, and now there's all sorts of controversy with them not being up to par with standards of production and repair and safety and all that stuff.
So a whistleblower who went public with his concerns about serious safety issues in the company's commercial airplanes unalived himself. And
apparently he retired in 2017 and then eventually started whistleblowing after having had retired, I believe. And he just unalived himself as all of the shit is hitting the fan with Boeing. And everyone loves a good unaliving conspiracy.
Read the article. Read right here. His body was found in a vehicle at a Holiday Inn parking lot in Charleston on Saturday. Police said. One day earlier, he testified in a deposition related to the string of problems he says he identified at Boeing's plant. So he just testified, and then he killed himself?
Well, one of the last people to see him were those lawyers and that court reporter.
I think he killed himself the same way Epstein killed himself, if you know what I mean.
Or everybody else who apparently unalives themselves. You know, I mean, now it's just like, I mean, what sucks is that there are going to be people now who do actually kill themselves, and
no one's going to believe it.
And no one's going to believe it. Yeah. Like that's that, you know. So
well, there's a famous one. When isn't there a famous one? But there was a guy, I forgot who it was, and he wrote like on a blog like, "Hey, they're after me. If I kill myself, no, I didn't kill myself.
I didn't do it. But a lot of people do that now.
And then like a month later, he killed himself. And it's like, hey, did he pull the epic trolling?
That's what I'm saying. Well, what if somebody is just like, I just want to fuck with people?
Yeah.
So but before I go, I'm just gonna fuck with people and say I'm not gonna do it, and then there's a mind fuck. So they're paying attention to me even though I'm dead. That's a mad egotistical thing. That's super fucking narcissistic, right?
Isn't that kind of what Norm Macdonald did? Except he didn't kill himself, but he He was
He had
dying of
cancer,
cancer.
didn't tell anybody.
He didn't tell anybody. He told like his
Uh,
peers and the people he did his YouTube with, "I'm just gonna go home for a little while and visit the family in Canada. I'll be back later." And just went there and died.
yeah, I mean, some people, it could be for multiple reasons. It could be just they don't want it to be public because they don't want people to be involved, right? And they want it to be personal. It could be that they don't want to burden everybody else with it.
I
So they
mean,
just
or
want
it
to live
could
their
be,
lives as normal until they kick the bucket.
or it
You
could
know,
be McDonald being Norm Macdonald, fucking hilarious till the very, very end.
well, that is what a lot of people think, and the thing is, you would like to think that that would be cool, but
I
it
think,
it could be very likely that he was just like an emotional person who just wanted to keep it to himself. You
so
know.
what else besides the suicide? What happened in Boeing? Let's see. There's another article somewhere.
Well, it starts with the door flying off, right? Wasn't that a Boeing?
Yes, yes, it was
Yes.
Alaska Airlines. So new details emerge in case of Alaskan Airlines plane where door plug blew out.
And
What's
then
the
there
new
was another
details?
malfunction, and there was
The,
another malfunction. It
the
was like a
National
hydraulic.
Transportation Safety Board still does not know who worked on the failed door plug on Alaska Airlines Flight 1282, and Boeing overwrote what? Boeing overwrote surveillance footage from the repair facility. They deleted the footage. They deleted the foot. Oh, we don't have records of who was working on that door, so we can't fire anybody. Sorry.
Yeah. So now, hold on a second. There was also, I think, recently there was an airplane that had a hydraulics liquid malfunction. There was another one that had like a wheel fall off of it recently that like demolished a car in a parking lot, which is
This is
pretty
why
sick.
this is why I'm driving to Florida instead of flying in a couple months. And by a couple months, I mean 6 months or 8 months,
Well,
whatever it is.
It's only really Boeing's that seem to be having the problems, which is about 60% of the
I was
airplanes
just
that are
gonna
in the
say I
air.
don't even know what other brand there is besides Boeing. What is it, an Airbus?
That might be a Boeing. Boeing might make the Airbus, I think,
Yeah,
right?
so
Or
what
I don't
other
know.
brand? What other brands are there?
Lockheed and Martin.
But don't they make military planes?
They make
What
they make
brand?
weapons. I think Lockheed
What
Martin,
are
Martin
the
makes weapons too.
brands of commercial airplanes? Brands. We have Boeing, Bach or Batch Aircraft,
Bach.
or Bach Aircraft. Lockheed Martin, they do make airplanes.
Okay.
Airbus is not Boeing.
Airbus is its own thing.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay. All right. All right. All right.
here you go. Gulfstream Aerospace. Hmm.
Bach aircraft. Okay. All right. All right.
Airbus is number one. General Dynamics, Northrop, Textron, Bomb, Bomb. I only see bomb when I see that word. So it doesn't matter what the name of the airline. I see bomb and I don't want to fly in that fucking plane.
Bombardier.
Yeah, it says bomb. I thought you don't say bomb on an airplane.
Well, no. They. What if they make bombers? What if they make
That's true.
like aircraft that actually bomb things? Then that would be appropriate, right?
So yeah, probably. So not that I want to move on from the Boeing subject very quickly,
There's a lot of shit going on. We got
but
our candidates now,
well, yeah, Trump,
and
Biden,
again,
RFK.
and RFK this time. Yeah, RFK is looking for a vice president.
So
And
I
there's
think
and there's a variety. I think you should look this up because I think you'll be interested in this. Just at the variety of his choices.
yeah, let me look this up.
Some of them are wild, and some of them are appropriate, and you'll see which you'll know which ones.
RFK
You'll know which ones are
Jr.
which.
Vice President.
This is pretty crazy.
Do I have a list? Where's a list?
Oh, maybe what I saw was
It's made of titanium.
like
Chlorine.
empirical, but hopefully they get all of them. 'cause what I
One of the things that could take a bite out of the number of voters going for either President Trump or excuse me, President Biden or former President Trump, depending on sort of how you see it, is Robert F. Kennedy Jr. And I think
She's like has this shit-eating grin on her face, like she's not taking him seriously.
If there are only two that they're saying, then that's fucked up because it's not; those aren't the two. Because there are other ones, like Tulsi Gabbard's on the list.
That's a good choice.
Rand Paul is on the list.
That's a good choice.
I think what was the guy's name? Andrew Yang was on the list.
That's a good choice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a list.
You know who should be on that list? Oh, he can't be. He's not. Can he? Lex Freeman. Can Lex Freeman be on that list?
Anybody
vice
can.
president? No. Well.
Oh, vice president can't. It has to be born here.
Yeah. So he was born in Soviet Russia.
Yeah, same criteria as a president. Like, you have to be in order.
You can't have Elon Musk on the list.
No.
Think about this because I think that the reporting has suggested that perhaps an RFK campaign could be more damaging to Donald Trump than Joe Biden. I don't know if that's the conventional wisdom, but it seems as from some of the focus groups that have been out there, that is where things are from some of the polling as well. And now we have a sense of the Veep stakes for him, right? And it is from MVP to VP. Maybe Aaron Rodgers? What?
Hallie, what? Aaron Rodgers took 4 snaps last year. Maybe politics may be a better option for him going forward here.
But
that's a terrible choice, by the way. That's how you make your campaign look like a joke.
I think the context. You have to understand the context. There were probably the obvious ones that I stated before that were listed, and then he's like, oh, but who knows? And then he's like, well, who knows? I'm scouting. Maybe my buddy Aaron Rodgers. Maybe my friend Jesse Ventura. You know what I mean? Maybe he just riddled off names to say like who the fuck knows, because these are the
Jesse
people.
Ventura currently lives in Mexico.
Yeah, I know. Or wait, does he? Or is he back?
I believe he lives in Mexico. Might be back.
But like I said, it was probably riddled off in the context that who knows who it could be.
Yeah, you know, and the news is going to report it on the hot topic.
Right.
Oh, he said these 2 people. He also said 12 other people.
He wants to play next season, and who says that you can't run for president of the United States or vice president of the United States where you're also playing on the football field?
You are right. There is no law to prevent that.
And you got a pretty good fan base tuning in for those games. That's kind of free campaign advertising, if you will. Look, Aaron Rodgers is the vice presidential pick. It says a lot about the state of our politics here today.
But explain that. How did this even get into the conversation? Like, what is happening?
Well, number one, RFK Jr., the former Democrat turned independent last year. He wanted to run for president of the United States as an independent. And on the ballot in a good number of states, you've got to...
He didn't want to run as an independent. They wouldn't... The DNC would not even give him the time of day.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Her asking that question, like, how did this even get in? Like, the answer is, in context, there are 10 other candidates that we are not mentioning right now that make complete fucking sense.
Not even that.
Like Tulsi Gabbard. Not
even that. How did we get here? Doesn't matter. What is going on? We had Trump as a president already. How are you surprised by this? Trump was a reality TV star and a real estate billionaire or millionaire, whatever. Like how did we get here? Have you not been paying attention?
Al Franken was on Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean? The president of the Ukraine right now, who's fighting a fucking war, played the piano
with his dick out. With his dick, yes.
Yeah, played the piano with his dick. Yes, that was a joke, and it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I think it's fucking funny.
Where is there the full list?
So it's no holds barred. Is my point. You know, anybody could be fucking president. I could be president. You could be president. Like, really, when our parents was, I didn't believe it when my parents were telling me, oh, you could be president someday. And I'm like, nah. Now I'm like, with the right PR, you know what I mean? And enough people backing you, you could become president. So, like that dude in Argentina who's got wild hair too. I think it's like, if you have wild hair, like you're like an unhinged president, you know?
Wow.
But I think his other choices sound pretty fucking crazy. Like, not crazy, not as crazy. You know what I mean? Like Tulsi Gabbard's like a good one. Rand Paul's a good one. You know what I mean? Andrew
like
Yang's a
Rand
good
Paul.
one. There's a lot of, you know what I mean? And the thing is, they're not all 100% like, that's mixed politics right there. You know what I mean?
I almost knocked off my, ow. I'm banging
You're
into
falling
the
apart.
desk.
Look, everything's disintegrating right in front of you, dude.
So I found this video, not to move on from politics, and I really, really, really thought this was incredible.
Good evening, cowards. A bunch of fat, ugly women. What?
Excuse you.
They're fat, ugly women is what they are.
We're not having that.
You don't have to buy.
Hey, free speech.
It's called free speech.
That's not free speech. That's insulting.
And we wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why when we have these pathetic people here called teachers.
Wow.
Mind. That's why you people don't have the brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you people. Good evening, cowards. A bunch
Yo, that's wild, dude.
The way,
Yeah,
the
but
way the message is portrayed is pretty bad. However, it's almost at the point where you have to talk to these people like this, because they don't listen to you if you talk to them, address them in a different way. But he comes out, and I laugh because,
fat,
not to fat shame anybody, there's nothing wrong with being fat, but
ugly women.
fat, ugly women. Watch the fat bitch leave from behind him. And leaves. He's like, excuse you, I am
Fat,
not.
ugly women is what they are.
Just watch behind him.
You don't have to buy. It's called free speech. Buy.
I'm leaving. Yeah, he said, gee, fat, ugly.
That's not free speech. That's insulting.
Also, just to the guy, the little pussy over there, that's not free speech. That's insulting. Free speech does not mean it's not going to hurt your feelings. It might hurt your feelings, and it's still free speech. Fucking pussy.
Yo, this guy is fucking out of control. He's unhinged. You know what he's acting like? He's acting like he went to the doctor yesterday and they told him, we see the early symptoms of dementia, and he like leaned into it hard. He's like, fuck that. I'm going to the city council. You know damn well that this guy has no kids in school right now. Look at how old he is. He's got no kids that are actually still in school. So his like lashing out probably has no merit, really, because he has no dog in it, right? But he's just like, you know what I think? He's just like, you know what I think? And since it's an open forum, like in some sort of public sort of thing where you could go up to the podium and talk, then he's just like letting it rip because he read all this shit in the news. And he probably heard that it was happening, and he owns a house in the area. You know what I mean? And his wife's probably dead. You know what I mean? He probably just doesn't give a fuck.
What if he's actually well informed and realized the school was doing something ridiculous and decided to go talk? But like you said, he has dementia or is borderline.
And he that to his advantage. No, he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the angry, crazy shit. But he's like, you know what? I've been thinking about this. I'm gonna lean into this because it hasn't happened yet. Like that probably won't happen for another 5 years.
That ugly. Women.
We wonder why children are retarded stupid today. We wonder why when we have
Is he Irish? He's wearing a lot of green.
these pathetic people here called teachers rape the children's mind. That's why you people don't have the brains to see that this could be hurting children of the future who are going to grow up and be just as dumb as you people.
Who's gonna grow up to be just as dumb as you people?
Hey, he's speaking his truth, at least. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced. 'Cause I don't know exactly what's
I
happening.
don't know
what he's
the context of it, but I'm gonna have to go, Ryan, that he's 100% right. The school system is fucking horrible.
In
And
a
it's
general sense, yeah.
It's run by fucking retards.
In a general sense, I guess, like, in some way, like, if this is pertaining to just, like, the school lunch or if it's pertaining to curriculum, I don't know. But I'm on his side.
Is going to lead into the next video. I'm on his side, and this video leads into the next video. So...
not understand statistics. You really don't. Check this out. True headlines. I couldn't even make these up. This is
True headlines.
Statistics show that teen pregnancy drops off significantly after age 25.
See why this connects to the previous video? He's saying you guys suck at your job. You're making the kids fucking dumb as shit, and they're just growing up to be as dumb as you are because you're the ones teaching them. And sure enough, someone had to write this article, and someone had to word it that way. So statistics show that teen pregnancy drops off significantly after age 25.
Some would say it drops the most after age 20.
You just took away his joke because he's going to say that. He's going to be like, I figured it would be, you know.
That is shocking. I would have thought it dropped off, I don't know, around 20, I would have guessed. Pretty much down to zero, but no, it hangs on for 5 more years.
These are real headlines.
Some other ones. We hate masks, say 4 in 10. A majority of Americans.
Once again, he told the school board the kids are grown up dumb. We hate math.
Wait, this is not the same guy. This is just another guy.
No. I'm saying this ties into the other video though.
Oh, okay.
This is how dumb people are.
All right, this guy's obviously stand up. Who is he and why? Like in
his name? I don't know. It's not listed here. Don McMillan.
All right.
Clearly, they're not in the STEM program. Death is the nation's top killer. Really? Did we need a study for that? Homicide victims rarely talk to police. Have they been trying to get the information? Problem up, Bob. Who the hell killed you, buddy? You're not helping anybody here. And here's the...
Pretty funny. He's good. Check out Don McMullen. This guy.
Same person? That's him, right?
Let's see what's next. What's next on the curriculum? Whoa. Shh. Sorry. Oh. And another reason, I guess I'm attacking the school board today.
Damn, why do you have such harsh feelings about school?
I don't know. But so this is in other public schools in other countries.
Oh yeah, insane, bro. That's crazy. That's nuts. Dude, this is the thing. Do you remember in going to elementary school in Brooklyn? You went to elementary school in Brooklyn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember having to line up and you had to stand there and line up and then you would fucking single file into the school and then go into the auditorium and then go to the classroom, and it was like a uniform thing that used to exist. When did that stop? When did all of that stop?
Not that long ago, but long enough. But the thing is, when we were in school, like I hated that. I thought it was fucking stupid. I'm like, why are you running school like the military? Why are you running school like it's a prison? And in hindsight, now when I see what's going on now, I'm like, oh shit, you were doing that so people didn't get soft and you were still brainwashing people somewhat.
It was also
like
just
now
to
you're
keep
just brainwashing
order.
people in another direction, and pretty soon, like we're gonna need logical, rational, stable people. And
we need some routine. We need some routine, like to start off with. That's what like part of the routine is part of what it develops a lot of things. I've had routines that became funny after a while. There were routines that became helpful, routines that you end up ditching because they're not useful anymore. But that fucking having to line up, and I went to school for a year in a foreign country. They did the same thing. You had to line up in the morning, like they was
still do it.
Everybody's with their breakfast, fucking like eating it on their way to like breakfast sandwiches and shit like that, like on their way to the school building. And once you get to the front gate, you go in, and then you go to your respective building, wherever your class is, and everybody lines up. And they make you do in size order. I remember doing that in elementary school. That was important, having to be in size order. And if you weren't, the teacher would, like, call you out. You know, like if you want to stand next to your homeboy and be like, oh, blah, 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 talk, teacher would be like, no, go into your place in line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was every day.
I didn't actually get detention because my parents called and said, fuck you. We don't do that. If anyone's going to punish our kids, it's us, not you. But they tried to give me detention for talking during lunch. Talking.
For what? During lunch?
During lunch.
I've gotten it for disrupting like an assembly, but not lunch.
So in my school, there was like during lunch, you get your food and you sit down. But they also, during that first, whatever, 10, 15 minutes, they'd make announcements for things. And they don't want you to talk during the announcements. They want you to eat your lunch and listen. It's fucking stupid. Stupid.
Yeah. That is mad annoying. That is like fucking Pink Floyd. That's like The Wall, bro.
What pissed me off more than anything was I actually wasn't talking and they didn't believe me. I was sitting there and like I leaned back to look that way and they're like, you over here. I'm like, what? No talking. I'm like, I'm not talking. I'm when you're done eating, go over there.
It was me every time though. That's the funny part. Like, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, but I did do that shit. Like, and I did get detention like that, but not in the lunchroom. The lunchroom was the loudest fucking place in the school.
That's it.
And then the schoolyard, but the schoolyard isn't as loud because you're not contained. You know what I mean? So the noise escapes. But when you're in that fucking that lunchroom, just the clack of the fucking trays was, So yeah, I used to love getting called out. My mom didn't know about half the before you start this, let me just say, my mom didn't know about, and hi Ma, if she's watching, didn't know about half the times that I got like detention. In school suspension is what they called it. But what that was is that during the week they'd be like, you're in school suspension for a week. What that meant was that you had to stay an extra hour and a half after school.
The Breakfast Club, or this is the opposite direction.
Opposite, but yeah, it's like the evening fucking supper club, but whatever. And you'd have to do that. And in junior high school, I did have detention on a weekend. I think on a Saturday, for doing some crazy shit. That might have involved like some, I had a project where I had to. It was a food project, and I made Irish soda bread. Now that it's like sort of close to St. Patrick's Day, sort of like, cool little storytelling. And I made Irish soda bread.
I fucking love Irish soda bread.
For this project. I don't remember if it was for like language arts, like we had to give like a speech, like a demonstration, and not stutter. Like it was all about like speaking, not how I talk right now, like, like
like totally not like
not like, like, and I left the stuff in the back of the classroom for a couple of days, and then it started to stink. And then the teacher, Mr. Cubitt, was like, you got to get that stuff out of here. And we ended up having like a stinky fucking yeasty dough fight because I didn't bake it. I just showed her to make it, and I had the finished product that I had made the night before with my mom. And I had that year, like I was in an honors class too. I had fucking like almost hundreds, high 90s the whole way down in conduct. I had one satisfactory.
All 90s?
All unsatisfactory all unsatisfactory in conduct. Yeah, I was technically I was an honor student for like 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
But yeah, but the thing is, like, once I got to high school. Anyway, so the conduct sheet was all fucking unsatisfactories and failing marks, and I had to do a Saturday in junior high school. Yeah, that's hard time, dude. Having to do a whole day, unless you get like if you were the kid who got into a violent act suspension, they sent you home for that. Like if you got into a fist fight with somebody, you would eventually have to go home. Nowadays, they call fucking police, and people get charges pressed and stuff like that. So that wouldn't happen. There'd be a fist fight in the fucking hallway, and they wouldn't let it go. It would get separated, and no cops would get called. It would just be done with the fucking security guard. Anyway, this is fucking sick. I had the privilege of actually building a room for an MRI machine, and they would tell us all about it. There's like super cool, I think, hydrogen that goes through the coil of the magnet to keep it cool. That's like, I think at absolute zero or something. It's like liquid hydrogen. It's
so is
nuts.
this what happens when you put metal in it?
Any metal.
Now,
Jesus Christ.
what are we now? Now we're at 1,700. We are at 1,700, which is far more than this. 1,800.
Holy shit.
That's fucking dangerous to be that close to it when that happens. Like when she just did that, that's dangerous to be that close to it. Because that shit could shoot out and come back in. That's retarded. I wouldn't even try. Like, like no, thank you. Yo, that's why they say you got to take all that shit off. Have you ever had an MRI?
I get them every 6 months because of MS.
Yeah, dude, that shit is no joke. Like with the fucking with the every time they tell you to take like your shit off, like forgetting anything even on your leg. That's why. Like you saw how close they were to the machine.
If you have like staples in your head, they could rip them out.
If you're on the other side of the room, it could. You know what I mean?
That
whole room is drywalled, but there is, it's a steel room encased, and then wood framed with special nails that are non-magnetic.
So like aluminum?
I believe so, yeah.
I remember when I was in pest control, we would do the offices, and the can you spray with is metal. And the guy was like, all right, don't go in yet. I got to make sure the machine's not on. Put it on rest mode. I'm like, why? He goes, it would take that right out your hands, and it'll go right in the machine.
That thing sounded like it was breathing, like when they had started it up, and it had no shell on it. It was just the guts. I felt like I was doing the drywall in a room that they were building a time machine in, because that's what it looks like without yeah. And it sounds like it too.
Oh, this
That's fucking wild.
You sent me this, and
yeah, and, like, hey, guess what part of the world this is?
Russia.
You didn't have to listen to their. You didn't have to listen to their voice.
My nuts. All right. No, I didn't have to listen to their voice. I looked at the environment, the cars being used, or just hearing them say that. Wow. Of all places that could have fallen, it falls where some asshole parked the van.
It looks like somebody pulled it in that direction. That's how it twisted. Otherwise, I thought it was going that way. I didn't even think it was going to hit the van. I wonder if anybody. No, I hope nobody was in there.
Me too.
Which way does it look like it's falling? Right to that way. It's supposed to go that way. That way. That sucks, dude. That sucks. That's like that fucking the Boeing tire I was telling you about. That like was it made by not have been Boeing. It was an airplane. but the tire flew off and just demolished a few cars in the parking lot.
I saw that.
Oh my God. I'm like, bro. I'd be so pissed, but I'm so upset that I haven't get to see the surveillance footage of that shit.
Is this gonna be like bum fights?
Close. Maybe it is. It is actually pretty bum fightish. Yeah, babe, I'm stuck in traffic. You won't believe what the fuck is happening.
Wow. Wow.
Bro.
Wow.
It's like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah, for real. At least like it's a fair fight.
Kinda. Yo, one leg between them, and you can't like low leg kicks doesn't work. Like that's not even a factor.
You know what? Just for people out there, for everyone out there, if you're gonna break up a fight, don't grab the arms of only one of the guys.
Because the other arms are flailing?
Because you're going to cause that person to get punched in the fucking face by the other guy.
Or yourself, or you get hit yourself.
I told, who was I with? And I said, if you ever try to break up a fight with me, don't. Get out of the fucking way. That's it. Just get out of the fuck. Don't grab my arms. Don't hold me back. Because you're going to end up getting hit, or you're going to cause me to get hit. I mean, that happened with a friend of ours where there was a fight, and someone was trying to like split up a fight between my friend and someone else. And in doing so, he like pushed his arms out, but he pushed our friend further, causing him not to see that punch come over and hit him.
Like a blindside sort of.
Yeah, he caused him to get blindsided.
Yeah,
yeah, a sucker punched. And he got pissed. He's like, "This is why. Like, look, if I'm heated, and you see it's about to fight." Or fights are happening, don't touch my fucking arms. You're taking away my things that are going to protect me or basically protect me.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you're getting yanked away and your arms are down,
you're getting hit right in the face.
You can't go like this. The best way to separate a buddy, and really, if I feel anybody taking me by the waist, I mean, like, go with it until you figure out who's got you by the waist, because it could be a friend and not a foe. You know what I mean? And the thing is, if you do that, if you get your homie by the waist, pull him out of the way, at least he still sees the person who was just swinging on, who hopefully at the same time is getting pulled out of the way or pushed out of the way. But if he does take a cheap swing, at least your homie's hands are up. You know, while they're getting pulled away.
Is this dog gonna get mauled?
Yo, this dog fucked around and found out real quick.
Back up! Jesus Christ, Richard!
Is Richard the dog's name?
Maybe.
Fuck!
Yo, that dog, when after it gets hit, it just looks back at the owner and like, what the fuck just happened?
What the fuck?
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Watch the dog's face after it gets hit. Boom, right?
Jesus Christ,
right
Richard!
there. Dog's running back like, what the fuck just happened?
Fuck!
Yeah, oh fuck. Why do small dogs?
That wasn't a small dog. That was like a medium. That's like at least a 40 or 50 pound dog.
No way.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Richard!
That bison's like 2,000 pounds.
Fuck!
But like, that dog fucked around and found out. Yeah, you're right. That's the best.
Why are dog? I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite. I fucking love dogs. But why are they so retarded?
I don't like cats.
Like, the thing is, if you dropped a human, one of us, right? We've never seen a buffalo before in the wild. What is your instinct to do? Stay away. That's fucking big, and I don't have a weapon.
Or shoot it and eat it if I have a weapon.
This dog's got no homies. He's just solo dog. I'm gonna charge this thing with no weapons and just like my confidence, and it gets clobbered real quick. Oh, I'm voting for this guy. This guy.
I never saw this.
RFK should ask him to run as vice president.
Vermin Supreme will take away your guns and give you better ones.
I like this guy.
Vermin Supreme will take away your guns and give you better ones.
I like this guy.
Who is he?
Vermin Supreme
He
will
runs.
take
He runs for president every year, and I think he's from Vermont, and I think he actually ran for office in Vermont. Vermin Supreme. You've never heard of Vermin Supreme before?
No.
I thought you maybe introduced me to Vermin Supreme. I don't know, like why you don't know who he is. That's crazy. He ran for president like the last 4 elections. Like he ran while Obama was running, I think.
I will take away your guns and
And
give you better ones.
I'm like, when I heard that, I was like, for real? Like, what kind of upgrades are we talking about? I mean, I like one of mine I actually really like, and I may not want to give that up. That one might be like, you know.
Well, he's talking about he's running in Vermont, I thought it said.
Well, he's from New Hampshire. Wait, what is he? What is he from? Vermont? He's from Vermont.
I don't know.
One of those, or maybe Massachusetts. I don't know. He's from New England. He's like
Born in Rockport, Massachusetts.
Yeah, he also wants to give everybody a free pony. That's another thing he wants to do. Like there's a whole bunch of shit that he lists off that are actually the pretty fucking awesome things. If it would be like, oh man, imagine somebody could just pull this off.
Why is
like
there a boot on his head?
But he's obviously because he's Vermin Supreme. Anyway, I'm not even sure if he has any valid like stances, but he does get involved every election cycle.
So I read something or heard something maybe on Joe Rogan, and I can't unthink it, and it makes me laugh every time. The Australian accent is just a drunk English accent.
I've heard this theory. I don't know from where.
And now every time I hear an Australian accent, I can't unhear it. Like the thoughts of just them being drunk.
Oh, this fucking guy. I can't hear him though.
You can hear this?
No.
Wait, really?
I know, but I know the real though. But you could, yeah. I don't know what happened. I don't hear it.
Hold on.
But this is fucking wild though.
You don't hear that?
Nah.
You can't hear it either. That's weird.
What if you switched it back and forth? What if you switched the reel back and forth, and then pulled it back up? That's like my version of turn it on and turn it off.
No?
Nah. But I've heard this before. I know what you mean, dude.
No, I'm just trying to get our audio back.
That's wild. Where did it go? Oh, yeah, that's my
try
whole
this again.
Ryan Long. Yeah, I can't hear it.
Well, that wasn't playing yet.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop screen. I'm going to preset share screen.
Wow. Step by step. Now everybody's going to know your fucking methods, Mike.
How about now?
You can't.
A podcast where women talk about their trauma. Now, Brandy, you actually mentioned that you had some trauma on the way here.
Yeah, I was coming in on the elevator and I was bumped.
That does sound traumatic.
You know, to be
I know it's dudes in wigs and it's a joke.
I love his skits. His skits are hilarious.
Funny, but it hurts my brain because this type of shit is fucking real. Like everyone wants to go like live
as it goes on,
problems, and they don't realize that's what life is. It's
as it goes on, you'll see how real it gets. You're gonna be like
array of problems and solutions and problems and solutions forever and ever.
To be honest, I've just dealt with so much trauma in my life that sometimes I don't realize when an event is traumatic.
Now, I can sense that you're repressing the trauma associated with the bumping, but at some point you're going to have to explore that trauma in depth if you want to feel whole again. As a child of divorce, I can attest to that.
Oh my God, that must have been so
Very much so.
You know, if that trauma's too fresh, I don't
My
want
parents
it.
just walked in the room and said, "We've been waiting for you to finish college to break the news, but here it is."
That's the perfect time. My parents split up when I was like fucking 11.
I don't
12,
even remember.
And it was like okay, you have to pick which one to live with. And like,
I was like
really?
a
Why do I
year
gotta
and
make
a
this
half old.
decision?
I didn't even know. I was a year and a half old. I didn't know what the fuck.
Well, I always said it's better. It's either better to do it when they're older and out of the fucking house in college, gone, or before they even are old enough to realize what's going on.
So what you're saying is that there is a point of no return at the beginning. If you don't make it out at that time, then you have to wait the 18 years. Or what you said? You said out of college. You said out of college.
No, starting college, not out of college.
Okay, so
they're away at college.
Let's just say you really don't start forming memories until you're like sort of 2, right? So let's just say if you're not out before the kid turns 2, it's better for you to just wait until they're 21 years old. They said out of college, right? Out of college?
No, start college. Start.
To go away to college, then that's 18. Then that's 18. Yeah. Yeah, so wait till they're 18 and then be like, peace out.
Wow, a comment right there is, this was actually triggering for me. My trauma involves being traumatized by other people's trauma.
That's traumatic.
Yeah.
As someone who recently went through a traumatic breakup 9 years ago, I can say.
Oh my God, I didn't realize that you're only 9 years into dealing with the trauma of a breakup. Can you talk about it, or is the trauma too fresh?
When you spend every day with someone for weeks and then out of nowhere they just decide to stay with their husband, it can have traumatic consequences.
Poor wounded soul. The fact that you got out of bed this morning to come to this studio is nothing less than heroic.
Heroic.
Welcome back to the Trauma Cast, a podcast where women talk about their.
I've met and know men and women who are like this.
You do.
Yes.
Can
You
I
do
never?
as well.
Can I? Wait, I do.
I'm sure you do.
I hope I don't.
You've met people like this before. You had to have.
Maybe I just totally blocked them out of my life. Because I was going to tell you, whoever you know like this, please don't ever introduce me to them. I listen. I know. I'm still young to be the grumpy old man, but I feel like I'm becoming the grumpy old man.
It's almost, listen, it's part of the evolution. I think, like,
I'm just so sick of it all.
You don't always stay a grape. Sometimes you turn into a raisin, but the raisin lasts forever. You know?
I don't know what you're saying, but that was incredible, that analogy. I don't know how it applies to what we're talking about, but that analogy was fucking amazing. I want to make a clip out of that. Everybody's a grape, but how did you say everyone's a grape? But sometimes you gotta be a raisin.
No, you turn into a raisin. Sometimes you turn into a raisin, and raisins last forever.
Do they though? Yeah. They don't get moldy.
And I think they don't. Isn't that like trail food? Like if you get stuck out, like you would last for a long time. Like can't you have technically raisins for a few years? Like they'll stay good.
I mean, okay.
If you keep them dry or whatever.
Those small boxes of raisins that Italian grandmas have. Maybe you never saw them, but they're like in a little red box, and they're small. And they're
I used to eat
on Halloween
those.
Occasionally. People are like, "What the fuck is this shit?" I used to eat those.
Yeah, I used to eat them.
And they never had an expiration date. It wasn't a use by date. It didn't even tell you like any.
Don't ever remember
one.
one.
Fucking raisins. Enjoy.
Yeah, I don't ever remember one. And I think there are tricks with raisins. I think you could boil them and they fluff back up. I don't know.
Way.
Is there something like that? Or maybe I'm making that up.
I don't think they ever expire though.
Oh, Boston Beam, man. This guy's hilarious.
Don't text. Use messenger pigeon. Be a man. Don't text. Use messenger pigeon. Be a man.
I need more. Is there more?
There's shorts. There's a lot of them, dude. Be a man. I love this. I follow this motherfucker.
When your broad has to go to the bathroom real bad, go in front of her and take a 45-minute dump. Be a man.
Yo, they're really good, dude. They go on forever, dude. This guy's been around for a minute. Oh my god.
I'm back. I lost audio for a second.
Oh.
Game of tricks. So I was gonna say is the other day I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm in the kitchen. I do a little dab, get a little weed, I do. Right? I get a little high. My wife's just sitting on the couch watching TV, and I go, you know what? I gotta take a dump. So I go and I walk to the bathroom, and my wife goes, "Where are you going?" I'm going to take a shit. Oh no, you can't yet. I really have to pee really bad. You're sitting on the couch watching fucking TV. Why did it get to the point where you have to pee really bad? I'm going to shit, and I go. She says, "No, don't close the door." But then in hindsight, I was like, well, I also was waiting to shit until I had to really shit, and then, but still.
like before the floodgates are about to open.
No,
like,
no, it wasn't an emergency.
You weren't breaching. You weren't breaching.
No, it wasn't an emergency.
Oh my god, your heart starts racing.
If everything's going great in your life, quit your job and break up with your broad. Be a man.
If everything's going great.
When your wife asks you to get something, say in a minute, but never do it. Be a man. When your wife asks you to get something, say in a minute, but never do it. Be a man.
Oh my god, that is fucking hilarious.
That's philosophy right there, man.
And like, man,
They get better, bro. So these things are so fucking good. I scrolled through this guy's fucking account, and I forever. I didn't find an end to it.
Hey, your life and die on the job. Be a man.
Don't text. Use message.
Saw that one already.
Yeah, that one was fucking good.
When your wife asks,
stop it. Click the wrong one.
Have an argument with your girlfriend, go home and take it out on your wife. Be a man.
You know what that really reminds me of? For some reason, The Sopranos.
Oh yeah,
because Tony would be like fighting with the Guma all fucking
that happened.
day.
That
and
happened.
He goes home and he starts fighting with the wife because he's pissed off that he was fighting with the.
Yeah, everything was fine with Carmela, and then fucking Tony would be like, you know what? Yeah, I remember that. It was the greatest show ever. I love that show.
Oh, so this video has been circulating around a lot, and like
this is fucking wild as a motherfucker, dude. I'm like, how the fuck, dude?
Is this
I'm
Florida?
Like,
it has to be Florida. It's Everglades. So yeah.
You should be one of those people that hike with the big gigantic stick, because that's what the people who are scared of gators do.
You don't? I'm carrying a pistol. She have a pistol? Is she packing?
Why is this video being so weird? Yo, okay. If I'm hiking and I see a fucking dinosaur, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that. Because that thing can choose to eat me or choose not to. And I don't know what it's going to do. And like, I hope she's packing a 45 or like 357.
I don't know. It looks like she has something on, like, holstered. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I hope she's got something.
She has a fanny pack, but you could have a fancy fanny pack with a gun holster. Oh no, that's not a fanny pack. What was that? It looked like binoculars. Those are binoculars. Fanny pack might be behind her.
It might be illegal to shoot them, but what do you do if they? I mean, that's at your own risk, I guess. If you're walking out there, right?
Phrase I'm looking for. You said it might be illegal to shoot them, right?
Yeah.
What's the word? The thing I'm looking for. What's the saying? Do whatever. Do it first. Ask permission later.
Oh, yeah. Kill first, ask questions later.
Yeah. Well, it's more work related, where like you don't know if you have permission to do something, and then I forgot the saying. But basically, if you gotta shoot an alligator, the law is not going to stop you from shooting an alligator that's trying to eat you. I'm going to jump right into this. Why not? I'm back to work.
There we go.
There's the saying. Thank you. It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Permission. All right.
followers. Yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah. Happened to you?
These are real accidents that actually happened, and
Yes.
if you're up on beams that high up and you're taking selfies
And you're not harnessed,
you are dumb. As I say that, I'm probably guilty of doing that. No, I don't take selfies though. But I was taking a picture of something. Like, oh look, I'm at work. But I wasn't that high though.
Yeah,
Probably like 10
almost
feet.
5 o'clock. We're trying to get oh yeah. Oh yeah, we get here. Oh,
Hey, Carl, how's it going?
okay.
He didn't warn his buddy. The guy drilled a hole in the wall.
that was a scumbag move,
It
bro.
was like, oh look, there's a leak over here. Let me get out of here. And it's like, hey, what's going on? What's hey, buddy?
Tap him, be like, yo, it's fucked up over there. Like, what? That guy, he just.
Not only that, but he fell into the conveyor belt. Where's he gonna go? Oh. Wow, it just got even worse for that guy.
Whoa.
He was wearing the harness. He just wasn't attached.
And what the fuck is wrong with him?
Oh, damn pressurized system screwed up in the repair container. Never come and fix it here. Oh my God! Hey, Mike, the safety system screwed up again. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you avoid that.
We got
Don't go near
100,000
it.
followers.
You're done. I mean, something had to have been a preventative.
I haven't.
So
I
wait a
haven't.
minute. What did you? Okay. So now, the Free Palestine motherfuckers are going after AOC for not condemning Israel. Apparently, so they turned on her.
So wait,
Is it like one of the members of the squad? Aren't they like a Free Palestine person?
yeah, she's a Free Palestine person, and who attacked her?
AOC hasn't condemned Israel. So this Free Palestine person is going after AOC. So the tables have turned.
And you're going to cut this and you're going to clip this so that it's completely out of context. I already said that it was. And y'all are just going to pretend that it wasn't over and over again. It's up, man. If you're not helping these people and you're not helping them.
You refuse to.
You're not helping them.
You refuse to call it a genocide. In front of
I
everybody.
need you to understand that this is not.
It's not okay that there's a genocide happening. You're not actively against it.
You're lying.
I'm lying.
You're not.
You went on TV and avoided talking about it.
You was not. You can't say it's a genocide or what you're deciding to political race. You can't call it a genocide or how you say
We're not lying.
We're not lying.
You've been
We're on
saying it in
TV.
interviews. It's insane. You haven't been calling it a genocide. Don't tell me I'm lying. Then just say it's a genocide. Just say it. Over 30,000 people are dead, AOC. You can't just say it for once. Just say the word. That's it. That's all we want you to say. Or you're not angry about people confronting you publicly. You can't call it genocide. Over 30,000 people have died.
Stop. Okay. Stop.
We're not doing anything. We're just talking to an elected participation. That's all we're doing. That's it.
Wow, they followed her for a minute.
Yeah. But now, who was following her? Does it say in the comments? Was it Free Palestine people or was it
It just says
leftist protesters? Who want her to strongly condemn Israel? Okay, so that is it. Yeah, that's crazy because those are usually her people. Those up until October, right? Is it October? Right, it's been since October. Those were her people up until then.
You wearing something crazy?
Now shit is getting dicey.
Wearing something crazy?
Allegiances are being formed.
She what's her net worth? Do you know?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I know that you're supposed to make like $100 and something thousand as a
45K.
That's how much she makes a year.
No, her net worth, her
It's
assets is 45K. She doesn't own a home. She has $15,000 in student debt, loan debt.
Left, so she's like probably deferred and paying it off. Okay.
The 45,000 in assets includes her 401k pension plan. Wow, she's got nothing.
Is that true though?
I mean, let's see. This is from 2 years ago, so actually this is older, but
How true is that? I can't see that as being true. That she saved zero money? Like, where does it
don't
go?
forget, but before politics, she was like a bartender.
Yeah, I know that, but is she like that much of a philanthropist with the no money she gets anyway as being a congressperson?
Well, you gotta
know what I mean?
remember, if she gets how much a year?
I think you're supposed to get like $100-something thousand a year.
Yeah, so if she rents and has to rent an apartment in DC
in New York City.
and in DC to stay in DC when she's down there, so that's two. That's like almost half your income already. It could be almost half your income already.
But there isn't like something. Come on, that dude George Santos faked a lot. He's really doing what they're accusing like fucking Trump of doing with that property, like George Santos said about how much he was worth.
This one's a little more recent. This was from 2024 that her net worth went up to 60,000 in assets. Remember, that's not how much money you have. Like,
No, that's
you
just how
get
much
paid.
stuff-
That's your assets.
So that's a car. That's a car. She got like a new car.
And her student debt liability is anywhere from 15,000 to 50,000.
That jumped up. Why did she go to grad school or something while she's a congressperson?
Doesn't tell me. Now this is USA Today.
I just figured politicians, right? Aren't politicians like? Why is there a greedy politician? Like, why do people get into politics? Like, do people get into politics to like not make money?
Well, no, but I'm just it speaks to I don't like her. I don't think she's smart, and I think she has to be somewhat smart. But I don't think she's a good representative for the city.
Okay.
But I don't think she's corrupt like the rest of them.
Maybe she's like untouched by all that fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy stock market shit.
Everything, because hold on, her net worth is 60 million, and you have
60, not 60 million, 60.
60,000. Then you have what's her name? The black congresswoman who she's older, and she said punched a Trump supporter in the face.
The one from down here.
Is she from down here?
Walters? Is her name Walters?
Yes. What's her name? First name?
Is it Madeline? Maxine?
No.
Maxine Waters?
Is it?
Is it Maxine Waters?
Yes. Let's see her net worth. Oh, interesting. Really? That can't be right. 90,000?
So my question is, do you think that these are all fucking just doctored things put out on the internet as a smokescreen?
Maybe, but okay. Okay. What? Oh, that's investments. What the fuck? Oh, her net worth. It dropped significantly That's weird.
Like she
In
lost money.
2000, yeah, in 2008, her net worth or her money, 2.5 million. That was in 2008, and in 2018, 400K.
What happened? Is that real estate? Bad real estate investments? Like maybe around that time.
Finance and real estate, yeah, bad investments.
That makes sense. A lot of people got fucked, but
Now, what's Nancy Pelosi's net worth? Net worth.
Only worth 400,000. Oh, 400,000. You said? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Nancy Pelosi's net worth is 100 million.
Yeah, of course.
120 million is the most recent one.
And the thing is, that's also combined with her husband. It's their whole thing. I don't think that's solo. Is it solo?
I'm trying to find that out right now.
Because hubby's got his interests too.
His net worth is 115 million.
And then combined, so they're worth like 300, almost 400 million.
220, 240.
300, 240. Okay. That. See, that makes sense. See,
right.
I hear that. All right, now we got this shit going down. This is a simulation of the fucking circus fight that's supposed to go down on Netflix.
I'm glad you called it what it is. I don't like this fight. He's where's the sound? Where's the sound?
Of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Iron Mike Tyson has graced the octagon. Tyson is ready to fight.
It is all over. I have to think this is going the distance, and he's dead. My mistake.
And he's dead by mistake.
And he's dead by mistake. Oh shit! I mean, that's all how we're hoping it goes. And, you know, and after watching the Tyson Fury thing, the Francis Ngannou thing that happened with Anthony Joshua over the weekend, even though he had just finished practically beating Tyson Fury, a lot of people say, even though he didn't win and went to decision, whatever.
Anthony Joshua trained hard for that fight. Tyson Fury did not train for that fight.
That's true.
That's what happened.
And Ngannou is Ngannou, but obviously has a vulnerability. He has a glass jaw now. He has a weakness that people. He doesn't have a glass jaw now. No,
he got touched. He's not used to getting touched. And Anthony Joshua isn't a brawler. He's a technical boxer.
He went right in for it.
Yeah,
he's what he was doing.
Now Tyson looked good when he fought Roy Jones Jr., which was what, last year, 2 years ago.
Last year, I think if he looks the same,
he might
give them all of the fucking roids. Tyson's gonna fucking maul him.
Give him HGH, all the roids, give it all.
All of it. Give him the fucking D-ball, all the Turk, all the fucking, all everything.
What are they? They're gonna shoot spray can.
Since you I know you like the fucking the glass cannonball, and this one's the same dudes, and they're doing it with spray paint cans because I know you. I know you'd be intrigued by the.
Oh, it's another comment I like. It says, "Men sad, men scrolls, men see slow motion video, men happy."
Yeah, watch the Krylon crash. Watch this shit.
Ooh,
now,
that was colorful.
Now,
stop being slow.
That's sick. Nice. Like you don't see it separate like that in the speed. It just all looks purple. Like
With
it just
that
looks
kind
like
of camera, they should make that a photo. That's a great photo.
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's almost perfectly all whatever. Like there's everything's like still separate before it turns into like a whole homogeneous gas.
This is one interesting gender reveal.
You said it. Yeah, because it all turns like pink, like real quick. You see a little yellow in the corner, but that still is sick. Oh, it's getting wild out there, dude.
Who is that?
Every associate in this store, I'm exaggerating now.
Hey, Bobby, you were here on the front of the door.
What happened?
You'll see.
Having a wonderful week. All been requested.
Wait.
Oh my God! I'm having the Walmart on Thunder Road next to Concord Mills. Because I said this shit was going to happen. I guess I did what are like workers. Yeah.
How do you even get in?
Right, he smashed through the front. It's just on the grocery side, right?
Who is that?
So store closed today?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Looks like the Hulk ran through there.
Probably high.
Look at that.
Oh my God! Right here in the front, girl. On the GM side, he's coming up the way.
He's driving a car through Walmart.
Holy, look at this guy's whole car in the damn. In the building.
Yeah, he worked here before.
Y'all keep sitting in pussy ass Walmart, motherfucker.
Yo, he's supposed to be
They said he works there? Wait.
Used to. Walmart. You calling fuck Walmart. Fuck them the word Walmart. Hell yeah. Fuck this Walmart right here. I'm taking y'all down. All y'all motherfucking pussy ass police. Y'all sit at the midnight. Fuck y'all too. Y'all pussy ass niggas can die.
What is this? Who is that?
I wonder where the rest of the video is. Like that was
Bro, he drove his fucking car through Walmart in some sort of post being fired. I don't know what the term would be. Post let go, post severance with Walmart. Oh, so I've been getting a shit ton of these in my algorithm, and I know I sent a few of them in the row to you, but they're fucking wild. Some of them are nuts, and I think this one. Let me see if you know what is happening in this clip. Play it, dude. It's crazy.
Avalanche. Yeah, he's going for a ride in the avalanche.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he can't do anything. He's stuck right there.
Dude, he can't do shit, dude.
And he's going for a ride.
Yes, he's stuck. And it's all moving, bro.
You hear that wind? That's how fast he's actually going.
Yeah, dude. He's just on a slab of powdery snow. Like literally, like, you know. God damn. I wonder how far he rode that. Like a mile? Do you think he rode that like a mile?
Is he slowing down?
Still going.
Well, what he doesn't want is to go under. If he ends up under that, he's dead.
Yeah. How far do you think that went? Do you think that went like at least a mile? Do you think you rode that for a mile?
At least a mile.
At least, right? Because that's like a minute long video. That's fucking crazy, dude. To survive that is nuts. Now this is fucking crazy too.
Oh, bro. Oh my God.
Was he skiing or snowboarding? It looks like he's snowboarding, but it looks like he had the things in his hand. Was there a GoPro in his hand maybe then?
And he's off the side of the cliff. Where did he go?
Holy shit.
Oh, bro. Oh my God.
Bro. Oh my God.
Dude, stay safe out there. It's the end of ski season right now. Stay safe out there, all you skiers. I think the next one's a fucking pretty wild one
The
too.
next one, where is it? It's probably the last video because the baby's crying. I need to go to bed. Is this it? What's going on here?
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, there's an avalanche coming down the hill. I don't know if you see it. And
What
you
are they
see somebody get caught in it. They averted an avalanche, and now the avalanche is starting to move, and they see somebody got caught in it. Their buddy was trying to get away. He's tumbling.
Jesus Christ.
Another person.
He said, fuck me.
Yeah. At the very beginning of the video, you see a dot at the top of that hill from where that guy just came from, pulled off to the side. That dude got fucking just swept.
How do I do
No,
it?
if you got to cap this, we could cap this.
Capping. Where'd it go?
We could cap it off. Cap it off.
Wrong side.
Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30. Next episode, St. Patty's Day, so I'll be dressed appropriately.
Appreciate that reminder. I don't know why I said appreciate that reminder. Wait, there's no audio, so we're not even repeating ourselves. That's so stupid. I don't know why I said appreciate that reminder. Wait, there's no audio, so we're not even
Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30.
Wednesdays and Sundays.